Right. Morning traders. What's up, Discord? What's up, YouTube, Twitter? We're streaming live to all platforms at the moment. We're going to go over some pre-market prep here with Edgeful. We'll speak about a few things that I am seeing on the charts this morning, and then we'll run into a few of my favorite reports with Edgeful. If you got any questions, make sure to put in the chat here in the separate channels, Discord, YouTube, Twitter, all the good stuff. What's up, Dave? What's up, M? Good to have you guys on. Yes, sir. Okay, so we obviously had this massive sell-off yesterday, and I think what we can see, and something that I really do like, is this previous day's range report. Something quite interesting from yesterday is that we actually had a obviously level of resistance or support that we saw on Tuesday, Wednesday, and then into Thursday, specifically looking at the S&P. But what we can see is we actually were trading below the daily daily VWAP, as well as the weekly VWAP as well. So just looking at this from an objective point of view, and we always got to go back, and yes, hindsight is obviously, very easy, but looking at from an objective point of view, right? If we come here to these Edgeful reports, so let's go to ES, and let's go to, now it's asking me to sign in. Let me just sign in again. I don't know why it's kicked me out. Let's do this. Okay, let's go like this. Let's just sign in again. Okay, there we go. We got it now. Okay, so essentially, let's go to ES, and let's go to this previous day's range report, which is one of my more favored reports that I like to use. You guys will hear me speak about this quite often. And we make sure that you do have the daily on. I like to look at the extended market hours. For those that are watching, you guys can choose to use regular market hours. I prefer using the extended market hours. It's just what I've always used. But we can actually see on a Thursday, if we go to bar weekday, and there's these sub-reports on the left-hand side, on a Thursday, quite interesting statistic here. If we took out the previous day's lows, well, when we do take out the previous day's lows like we did yesterday, on a Thursday in the last 6 months, 83% of the time, we actually close as a bearish closing day. So once we pin on the market open and take out those previous day's lows, we know, or we should be looking for shorts in continuation. Okay, so that is obviously very great stat that we should be looking at and helping with an objective point of view. If you've got any questions, Sazo, Baron, Hoa, Murray, put in the chat here and we will make sure to go over it. Something that I did actually have today was just some longs on the DAX, but it looks like we actually are now rejecting that weekly VWAP, the start of week VWAP, which is obviously just started over from Monday. Okay, so we can actually see now from the high set after Wednesday making lower highs. And if you're trading futures, this is FDAX, right? You guys can trade this. I'm not too sure which firms actually offer DAX. I think it is Tradify, if I'm not mistaken. I don't believe TopStep offered as futures traders. But, CFDs, we got it all. We got it all. And that is the beautiful thing about the CFD contracts. There is quite a few things to actually trade. Okay, so let's go through again. Let's go through that previous day's range report on NQ, for example. Okay, let's look at the last 6 months on NQ. We can see on a Thursday, when we take out the previous day's lows, we can actually see 80% of the time. So quite high probabilities there yesterday if we're looking for those continued shorts. I think I personally love the 15-minute time frame. As mentioned, I've just become a dad in the last month. So a lot of my trades are actually got wider stop losses than most people have been, or most traders will be trading, right? So if I'm looking to take, like, for example, if I'm looking to take a short on the DAX here, just for an example, say, because we've taken out the previous day's lows and now we're underneath the previous day's, the weekly VWAP as well. I might look to take it, okay, something like that, and look to actually swing trade this. I'm very much so I don't really have the mental capacity to be on these lower time frames anymore. Sally, I am in the chat over here on the Discord. So I'm live on Discord at the moment, as well as Edgeful and my YouTube channels and Twitter channels. So we're live across all platforms at the moment, but yeah, you can hear us in the live chat here. Okay, so there we go. Let's copy that channel ID for the Discord. And if for the guys that are watching online here, every single day, we have been doing this in the Discord for quite some time now. I'd say a good couple of months. But if you are watching online, make sure to join the Discord as well, the Edgeful Discord. We are live in there, and chatting throughout the day as well. Okay. After this, I actually am also going to be live on our streaming platform on ASFX TV. That's also where you can watch me live for those watching online and in the Discord as well. So this is where we are live every single week on ASFX TV as well. Okay. So we've spoken about that previous day's range report. Let's speak about today. We spoke about yesterday. Let's speak about today. Well, let's see what we do get heading into today over here, because clearly we've obviously, after that drop off, we closed on the lows. We've been consolidating. This is the NASDAQ. We've been consolidating here. Okay. And we have, taken our previous day's lows overnight as well. So it is going to be interesting what we do get. Okay. It is going to be very, very interesting what we do get. We either, going, if we flush here and move higher, I think that could possibly be on the cards. But you're on a fade trend. I mean, it is clearly very, very bearish at the moment. We don't look like we want to bounce or have a relief bounce at the moment. Anyone got any thoughts on Twitter, on YouTube? We got Dave watching on YouTube over here. What's up, Dave? We got M watching on Twitter. Okay, so and then we got the guys live in the Discord as well. So anyone got any thoughts, anything that they would like me to cover this morning? Before we can go over a few of the stocks. I know I was mentioning I was watching the video for some longs after we crossed at 5 SMA. Of course, I did not take it because on the open we flushed down and we just don't get back above it. I mean, a massive drop yesterday on the video. I think we were down from highs to low. We were down like 10% or something. Yeah, 11%. So that was pretty wild. Everything across the board there. In the video down 2% pre-market. Tesla down 1% pre-market. And all of the other stocks pretty flat. So we're not looking like we're recovering at the moment. So that would obviously keep my short bias intact there. Let's go over here just while everyone is over here on Edgeful's website, bottom right hand section over here. This is where you can actually let me move it like this for you guys. Bottom right hand section on Edgeful's website. This is where you can get the live customer support. Okay, so click this over there. You can get the live customer support over there. Brilliant. As I said, every single Wednesday through Friday, live here on my Twitter channels, my YouTube channels, as well as Edgeful's channels as well, and the Discord for pre-market prep. Okay, something that I think is going to be quite important today. If we just let's bring up ES. I think that most traders are trading ES and NQ. Let's go over this opening candle continuation report. Okay, opening candle continuation report, which I think is very, very important. With bias. Okay, let's go and make sure again that you do have this New York session from 9:30 start on, because obviously you want to gauge the first hour, 9:30 to 10:30 Eastern time. Basically, what this report tells us, if the first hour is bullish, what are the odds that we close for a bullish closing day, and vice versa for the shorts, of course. Okay, so you can actually see here. Okay. So this opening candle continuation you can see on ES in the last 6 months. Okay, if the first hour is bullish, 73% of the time we're going to close as a bullish closing day, 60% for bearish closing days. Okay, but now we can actually go down by weekday. There will be some days that are more bearish than others. For example, a Thursday, if I'm not mistaken, could have been actually a Tuesday at 60%. No. Thursdays and Fridays are quite more higher for the sells. You can see 70% if that first hour is bearish. Which yesterday we actually had so you can actually couple this, the previous day's range report, which I showed you yesterday, where we took out the lows, as well as that first hour being bearish. We can couple those together. And I think Andre's gone over kind of like this ultimate bullish setup. This can be like, you can couple these together, these two reports, to actually come up with a bias for the day and look to trade in that direction. As I said, personally, for me, I'm looking to kind of swing trade. So, those previous days highs and lows come into more effect rather than that opening candle continuation. But, coupling a couple of reports with, a few reports with Edgeful are definitely going to help you in terms of finding something that suits you. I think that finding a few reports rather than looking to find every single report is definitely going to help with regards to that. Okay, any questions in the Discord? We got Sazo, yes. So, okay, Bitcoin. Yeah, we can go over Bitcoin. Let's have a look at Bitcoin. Let's actually bring that up over here. Bitcoin's dropped actually back underneath 80K briefly, and now we're kind of rebounding at the moment. But let's just have a look at this again from an objective point of view. We've taken out the previous day's lows. Okay, so we are trading underneath that, but we are above the daily view app at the moment. So long from a long perspective, I think we're a bit conflicted, yeah, in terms of that. We're underneath previous day's lows, but we are above now this black line here on my screen on the 15-minute time frame above weekly daily view app. We are under weekly view app, but I think a little bit extended. Maybe you would look for a move back into previous day's lows and then look to short at that zone over there. I actually did take some shorts and I was actually up before this massive spike here. It looks like that we did get there. I was out about on this chop here. I just didn't like it. But again, trading underneath the previous day's lows over there as well. Yesterday or on Wednesday, you could have been looking for some shorts. We break previous day's lows over here, pull back into this red 21 EMA and then get shorts again to the downside. Okay, so yeah, very, very bearish at the moment on Bitcoin. But, we're going to have to see what we do get the rest of the day. Okay, so again, if you guys are watching online, the Edgeful Discord is where you can watch us, trade with us every single day. And then again, ASVX TV. This is where I trade live with me and the team over on ASVX TV every single week. And this is where you can watch me and the team. We got some great graphics. Our graphics team does do a good job. So yeah, that is where you can watch me, right? Okay, so let's any questions online that you guys would like me to cover? Anyone watching on my Twitter and YouTube or anything across the Edgeful Twitter and YouTube as well? Any more Discord comments? So I think on Bitcoin right now, I'd be a little bit of an in-between stage where we have no confluence really. We're trading underneath previous day's lows, but above VWAP. So let's just see. Stocks look a bit bearish here. So we're gonna have to see in what would you get, right? Let's just have a look at some of these currency pairs. I know Hoa was having a look at that. I had a nice trade on pound dollar this week on Wednesday, which I spoke about. I actually took that trade live on the Edgeful pre-market prep here as always, and then. But it kind of had a sell-off now. The dollar has actually picked up a bit. The dollar index after we have been on this quite a big bull run on the dollar index since the October. I mean, since October from the lows there we are actually sitting up about 6%. But yeah, do we get some more strength? We'll have to see. We'll have to see for sure. Okay, so I actually just made a great video with one of our Black Ship Club, our private mentorship guys, Shoal, on his January performance into February, and something just for those watching that he was trading a lot less, maximum 4 trades per day, and really just slowing things down, and it seemed to help him a lot. So, yeah. Okay, we got a few guys typing on the Discord that want something. Yesterday, I lost one funded account of 5K. Then I watched your video of how you blown 100K funded account. Now I feel so much better because at least I have another 5. Yeah. I think a lot of traders, they don't actually put the stuff online. You're going to blow through accounts. It's just a fact. If you're trying to get prop firm payouts, I think I watched a podcast the other day. It's like, do you want to get payouts or do you want to be a good trader? And I think sometimes you're going to have to fail accounts in order to get some nice payouts. You're not trading for a track record when you're trading with prop firms. That's for sure. You're trading to make money, and if you fail 3 accounts and you pass one and you take a 10 grand, 20 grand payout, or you had to make money or you had to take, have great trading stats. I'm here to make money. So I don't care if I fail 3 accounts and then I pass one and I take 10 grand out. So it just is what it is, right? Prop firms it's different to trading your own money for sure. Okay, any questions in the live chat at the moment? We'll go through 1 or 2 more things. Let's see. We'll go over 1 or 2 more things before heading into the rest of the trading day. Again, I think that we're going to have to. It's very tough to get a relief bounce here, but maybe we do on the Nasdaq and S&P. Okay, we're trading in a very tight range. The DAX is actually coming down now as well. So world indexes don't look bullish, that's for sure. And with Bitcoin does tend to move. I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but Sazo, Bitcoin does tend to move a lot with the indexes. Are you taking the fact that we have already broken the previous day's low on the DAX into your bias? Yes, 100%, Mazza, 100%. I'm not short on it, on the DAX. I'm not doing anything at the moment on it. But yeah, we have taken out the previous day's lows. I got some longs in here as we, again, look, this is what I was saying, where we kind of were indecisive here on Bitcoin, similar to the DAX. How we took our previous day's lows overnight and then got back above it. And I took that long. I think, Mazza, you got that with me. So yeah, I think from a perspective of, just from a perspective of index plays at the moment on the world indexes and American indexes, I'm a bit, we have to see what we do get at the open. Yesterday I was looking for some longs on the video and we just don't get any follow through. Okay, so obviously I'm just not going to look too short, to buy that. I'll, rather take a swing position short. Yeah, Muzz had some. Let's bring this up on stream. He had a nice trade, on the DAX this morning. So for the DAX again, it's German markets, German index. Okay, so very, very nice position, for sure. This is really, really good stuff, Mazza. Yeah, nice. Let's let that load. South African Wi-Fi taking a little bit of time. But okay, everyone that is watching live, let me give you some reports with Edgeful that I think you guys should go check out. The first one is that previous day's range report. I always would say that. The second one is that opening candle continuation report. Okay, go check those out and let me know what you guys think of them. And again, then join us in the Discord on the Edgeful Discord. I think that's going to be the best and easiest place that we can get. I don't know why this is taking long to actually load now, Muzz. But let's see if we bring it up here again. Maybe it's just, I don't know why it always opens a Microsoft Edge. Yeah, 100%. Okay, there we go. It's loading now. Nice. So yeah, longs above. Yeah, once we got back above the daily view app. Yeah, very nice. High, low. Yeah, very, very solid. Very, very nice work, my brother. Okay, so as mentioned, I think previous day's range report and opening candle continuation reports are definitely some that you should look at. Do you stick to specific trading sessions, i.e. London or New York? Yeah, I actually trade New York mainly, but I do have a look in the London session as well. But again, as I said, I'm kind of like swing trading now, Sazo. I don't really have the mental capacity. I know you've also just become a dad. I've become a dad. What's my son's almost a month now. So I just don't have the mental capacity to look at lower time frames. So I'm very much looking at like the 15-minute time frame, but from a broader aspect of like, okay, where can I get, over here, maybe it would be a nice play yesterday. Like, where can I just get with a stop loss, like maybe at half week, like, something like that, structure high like that. Where can I get short and just let it ride? I'm not trying to, be on these lower time frames anymore. Just, as I said, I don't have the mental capacity. In 15-minute, can we use low of day or half the view? Yeah. If you use it on the 15-minute chart or 1-minute chart, it's not going to change. It's the same thing. I'm going to get my hair back now because I'm not watching the lower time frames, 100%. If you're using the 15-minute time frame, if you're using low of their half day view app, it's based off price. It's not based off time frame. It's based off price. I remember when I first started trading, if I'm trading on the 1-minute time frame, I'm risking more. It's not. It's all got to do with your position size, right? So as I said, I think I've missed out on some nice shorts here this week, like we get here right off a weekly view app. Something like this would be a nice play for me, like maybe stop here above the weekly view app, and you could be riding this, So definitely something that I'm transitioning into more as I go along. But yeah, guys, I think right now that we have taken out previous day's lows on these indexes, I'm definitely a lot more leaning bearish. But I mean, we're going to have to see what we do get on the open. But that's going to be my play for now. I did show you guys about the opening candle continuation reports, as well as the previous day's range report. There is a free trial with Edgeful, so make sure to check that out. There's also a free trial. I'm going to be streaming live now on ASFX TV. There's a free trial on ASFX TV as well. So yeah, if you've had a rough week, I think maybe taking some time off this weekend and just trying to realign. If you've had a good week, brilliant. Pressing towards what's working. If you've had a tough week, back off and see what's not. I think a lot of traders, if it's some, not every single week's going to be built the same. You need to be, just taking it one day at a time. This game can be very, very tough at times, and if you put too much pressure on yourself, it can be very overwhelming. So just take it one day at a time. You're going to have wins, you're going to have losses. And again, if you're feeling overwhelmed, I would definitely have a look at more high time frame stuff. Lower time frame stuff is like a vortex at times, So yeah, I definitely appreciate all of you guys being on. We'll be again from next week. I'll be in the Discord for the rest of the week as well. Well, rest of the day, and then obviously back on Monday. But I appreciate you guys, and we will see you all live next week as well. Have a good one, guys.